How are we doing today, everybody? So, I've been doing more research, researching into the R&M controller and stuff, and studying my electronic skills and stuff like that. And while I was doing that, I thought that I should make a video briefly just to show you an easy way to filter your frequencies and to change your brainwaves with a frequency. In ways that can be relaxing and lower your human frequency via brain waves through your ears. Suffragio frequencies. They were discovered by Mr. Rife, and they call them Rife Frequencies. So what I'm about to show you here is, you see right here I have a Rife frequency list. There's a PDF that you can download. And what that is that shows you all the different frequencies that you can use to heal your body, like Magnus Olson uses in his Tesla bracelet, right? This is what Magnus is doing for people. He, with his bracelet, you can download any kind of healing frequency that you want to your bracelet, right? So, what you need to do is download the Rife Frequency PDF. There's a few different ones here. I personally am using this one because this one is a combination of the frequency list, the consolidated annotated frequency list, and the frequency list converted to hertz. It's a combination of all these, and you can get different kinds. So I downloaded this. And then here's a frequency generator. There's a million different kinds that you can download for your phone. It's really simple to download. It's a free app in most circumstances. This one, so you can change your frequency right here. And I don't want to get too complex with you guys just yet until you understand it and you read about it a little bit. Generally, you need to use the sine frequency wave, okay? That's the frequency wavelength of most healthy humans and healthy plants. Now, it gets a little complex where you have to inverse a sawtooth wave and use a square wave for different frequencies, but I would say don't do that until you understand it. That would be for advanced users. Now, there's plenty of apps out there also. Here's a good representation of one. This one is called Brainwaves, okay? So it says Brainwave induces optimized mental states ideal for school exam preparation, confidence, problem solving, memory, creativity, confidence, and learning. Well, they have one that's called Sound Heal that heals your body at I believe it's a 1.9 hertz frequency. And see, they have programs that do various different things. Now, to explain to some of you some of the things you go through, you can buy nano dust now. It's $5,000 for 12 motes, and I believe that's, I'm not exactly sure how much a mote is, but a mote is pretty much like a little baggie full of this shit, right? In some cases, they use nano dust to check how good your house, the temperature is, where you have leaks and stuff, kind of like they do the smoke test for HVAC and stuff like that, HVAC systems. I used to do that stuff, so I kind of understand some of it. But nano dust is exactly what it says it is, man. It is something that transmits off of a Wi-Fi frequency. It's microscopic. It can be ingested and put in the human body, and it can definitely be used for certain things, okay? And it's on the market now. You can Google nano dust, and it'll come up. Like I said, it's $5,000 for 12 motes. And I'm assuming with 12 motes, you could probably, I don't know, a few hundred to a few thousand people you could chip out. The only problem with that is that you would have to be within a certain range of them if you didn't have a repeater by their house or inside their house to repeat the frequency and amplify it for you. But that's just a good example. Or you can buy 5 RFID chips already prepackaged in syringes on Amazon for $15.90, I think is what it is. And these RFID chips, man, if somebody's stupid, if you get somebody drunk, you can shoot them up in their butt, and they might feel a little lump or something and think it's just a bite, and then the next thing you know, it heals, and they just become accustomed to it being there, and they don't even notice it, unless they get some kind of irritation or something. But I've been studying all this stuff. Now, what I do personally, what I like to do, just to keep my brain waves functioning properly, I have a frequency generator app on my cell phone, and I learned what frequencies I needed to use from the Rife Frequency list. I like to keep mine from like 9 to 528, in between 9 and 528 hertz. Sometimes you can bump it up to like 1500, but you want to keep it as low as possible, because as long as you're keeping your brain waves at a lower frequency, anything that you might have in your body and or any kind of stress that you might have, because stress can cause certain things to happen too. And if you keep your brain waves down at a safer level, you'll find that your days go by great, and you feel your mood is elevated and you feel happy. But what I use is I use a frequency generator. I run it in the background and I'll listen to music. It's easy to do on a cell phone. Your cell phone does not have to be jailbroken. Personally, I like to jailbreak phones, but I like to use the full extent of the electronics. If anybody needs any help, feel free to message me. I can give you or tell you what frequencies you need for the symptoms you're having. The Rife Frequency list has frequencies that heal just about every human ailment or illness you can think of. And I've got the list, and I can show you exactly how to treat whatever you're going through with a lower frequency than what you're going through. I hope this helps. I'm still trying to figure out some things for you guys, but what I'm figuring out is a lot of TIs, without a handheld device and a Faraday cage of my design with opaque materials and dielectric materials with attenuation coefficient, you're always going to be a victim. And it's awful. I don't have a college education. I'm just a backyard, electrical guy. So I only have as much knowledge as I want to investigate. So I'm still working on the device for people. If you do what I just said, it will filter your frequencies for you. I'm working on getting some more electronic equipment so I can determine if I can filter people's frequencies with just a series of resistors, or if I'm going to have all different kinds of filters, or what's going to happen. But I'm still working on it. Give me time, and I'll come up with some other things for you guys. In the meantime, if you would please pass my videos around to other TIs and anybody, even somebody that just has normal stress, man. This stuff is good for the human body, and it will help you. I'm not on social media. I refuse to do any of that shit now. I stay anonymous as possible, and I just educate and pretty much play video games, just to relieve stress and stuff. So if you pass this around, I guarantee you it helps people. I guarantee it. Just, you need to spread the word for people if you really want to help people. You cannot be selfish in this life, ladies and gentlemen. You have to help people. So, I'll keep educating myself, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.